no lies. Open up your eyes, hands to the sky. Uh-oh, why you so fine? If you don't mind.
Greetings, everyone. You've got it live on Tuesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. You know, these two teams rack up the assists. Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player-involved movement, getting everyone involved. It makes both teams that much more difficult to defend.
Down low. And he goes in for the dunk.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Here's Oturu. And here they come. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
In the flick of a switch, going from defense to offense.
And the speed of that transition score. From defense to offense, able to take advantage before they can get set.
Oturu with the rebound. We play just over a minute here in the first. Micic can't hit. It's Brown on the wing. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Bryant with it. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. To the inside. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set. Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
Pass to Gutteridge. Balmaro misses from close range.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Here's Motley. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Inside. Pass to Micic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Into the lane. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And the rejection by Bryant. And it's good, 2 points.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Brown. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touch by Brown.
Well, a risky pass there, and if you ask me, they're lucky that the defense didn't steal that one.
Here's Micic. Pass to Motley. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
First one falls for him. That misses, so he splits the free throws. To the paint. That's tipped. Here's the break. Here's Gutteridge. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Pass to Micic. Driving the lane from outside the arc. It's hauled in by Brown. Here's Gutteridge. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Here's Micic. Pass to Oturu. Just 5 to shoot. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Here's Gutteridge. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Now here's Bryant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
Well, that's not the focus we're used to seeing from him at the line. He's usually rock solid from there.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
Now here's Bryant. Still scoreless. Clock at 6. The shot missing. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
.156 left in the first quarter. It's rebounded by Bryant.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
To the middle. And the dunk by Booker.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Here's Micic. Booker pulls it in. Pass to Mannion. Shields. bangs home the trifecta.
Oh, great ball movement there.
1:04 left in the first quarter of the game. Now here's Bryant, still without a basket. Here's Micic. Shot clock at 6. Comes up empty down low. Shields. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. It's a 6-point game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
On the basket by Jones.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 6. 19 seconds left to play here in the first. To the wing on the left. Here's Micic. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And that does it for the first quarter. They're up by 7. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Here's Dunston. He can't get that one.
Yeah, credit the defense there, not allowing the easy layup.
Six to shoot. Outside, Jones. Shoots over Mannion. Jones, no luck.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Blakeney. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Jones tries in. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
To the inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch it.
Now here's Brooks. Hasn't made one yet. Bryant with the steal. Off target at the rim. Here's Dunston. It's rebounded by Motley. One-on-one fast break. Stolen by Brooks. He's got a clear path. Here's Mannion. Pass to Brooks. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
First trip to the line for him here.
And from the line thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding.
And the dunk by Brooks.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
On the wing, Bryant. Stolen away. Pass to Mannion. It's stolen by Jones. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Shields. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Motley. Booker pulls it in. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Down low. And so out of bounds it goes. They'll keep possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Clock at 2. Brooks misses. Pass to Motley. And here's Jones. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Took him no. Time at all on that one. He's got 9.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Motley. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does break. Inside, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
Now here's Bryant. No scoring in this one. From the arc. That one also a miss for him, just like the other 3 attempts this game. Bryant comes with the double team. And there's the turnover. Pass going out of bounds.
The defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
Here's Micic. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. This is his first free throw of the game.
And with his percentage at 87, he's done just about everything they could have asked when it comes to free throw shooting. They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Brown outside. Pass to Balmoro. There's the triple. It's a three-point off. Gutterich has got 7.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the street.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
They set the screen. Here's Micic. It's stolen by Brown. Balmoro, that's good. Balmoro's got his first 2 points.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Here's Micic. 6 points for him. Pass to Wainwright. Here's Brown. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Blakeney. 59 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Oturu. And here comes the break. Rebounded by Blakeney. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Here's Balmoro. That one good for 2.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Driving in. Micic. Pass to Blakeney. Here's Micic. Shot clock at 5. Here's the 3. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. 11 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Brown. And the layup falls.
Can't argue with a chance like that. Give me more of those.
And so we conclude the first half. Up by 7. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. To the right side. Here's Balmoro. Sinks that one from the post. Balmoro's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
All stops the dunk there. The best outcome in a bad situation.
So he gets them both.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Here's Micic. Some solid defense from Brown.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Picked off in midair. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Out to the right wing. All alone. Here's Motley. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Now here's Bryant. Nothing on the board. Driving to the basket.
Yeah, easy call.
First free throw is good. Good on both. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Brown with the bounce pass. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Micic. He's got 8. And there's the drive. Here's Motley. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake.
They haven't found their rhythm here in the third. Missing 4 of their first 5 attempts.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bryant. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you, Kevin. Basketball is a beautiful game, but Commissioner Adam Silver said the most important part from our standpoint is ensuring that there's always competitive tension on the floor. Fans like the physical aspect that comes with this game. We don't want that to be lost. Back to you guys.
Keeping that edge. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. To the paint. The layup off target. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Pass to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gutter. 18 feet out. Cloak loose. To the inside. Oh, he misses the dunk.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
Micic can't hit.
Familiar results for him. He can't get anything to go.
Pass to Gutteridge. Inside. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Down low. Pushing it up. The finish. Whoa!
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
Motley. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Pass to Brown. Here's Balmore. There's the 3. A nice shot by Gutteridge. Gutteridge has got 10 points in the game.
Timeout.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Out left to the wing. Pass to Wainwright. Just 5 on the clock. To the middle. And he dunks it down.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of them.
And that's going to be out of bounds. And they retain possession. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
There's 1:59 left in the third. Outside, Jones. Pass to Wainwright. Shot clock at 6. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Second free throw, no good. Here's Brooks. That one wide left.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Outside, Jones. Down low. Deflects the pass. A baseline J. And there it is for him. Jones has got his third basket of the night.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Here's Mannion. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And he's good on the second. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Now Jones. He's got 6. Inside. Shoots over Mannion. And the shot goes down. Jones has got 4 points this quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now here's Mannion. He has 5. .26 seconds left here in the third quarter. Back to Brooks. Lets the 3 fly. He can't get that one to fall.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Up 10. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Bryant with it. Kicks it out to Jones. They set the pick. Takes it inside. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And here's Brooks. Pass to Mannion. A 3. The shot, no good.
And look, he's had an off night, but it won't matter as long as they hold on to this lead.
His turnovers haven't helped their cause. It's almost as if he's playing for the other team. Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Out to Brooks. Shoots from the elbow, and the jumper is on the mark.
Well, that's taking full advantage of the opening. The defense probably willing to give him that one, but I like that he's capitalizing on it.
Bryant, right side. Clock at 4. Bryant with the steal. And they're moving it up. to the paint, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Clock at 6. Here's Dunston, defended by Bryant. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the home team had some words for his team over the break. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. And they're running. The 9-foot shot. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. And it's Brooks in the corner. Oturu with the rebound.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Here's Micic. And that one is stuffed right through.
Hey, I like the unselfishness. If someone has a better opportunity, make the next pass.
Out to Brooks. Fires the 3. The rebound by Micic.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
To the inside. Over to the wing. Here's Blakeney. Off target from the baseline. Here's Mannion. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Picked his pocket. One-on-one here. The tray. Oturu with the rebound.
And just a loss of concentration there. And they're going to pay for it with the over and back.
Yeah, you hate to see sloppy, careless play like that. It's so unnecessary.
Brown outside. Pass to Balmora. 6 to shoot. To end the cold streak. Oturu with the rebound. Here's Micic. Lays it up and banks it in. Guys, they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
Yeah, and you can't afford to let that thing get any slimmer.
Pass to Brown. Fires the 3. It's not going to go for him. Here's Blakeney. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Every time he gets scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's the screen. Pass to Gutteridge. Oh! Softly lays it in.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Here's Micic. Oh, what a finish!
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
Here's Balmora. Outside Brown. Strong move off the glass.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
Here's Micic. Puts up the three. It's good.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
1:52 left here in the fourth quarter. The three goes down.
Crushing blow to the host right there. I mean, they were in this game for what felt like only a second before instantly giving that three-pointer.
Takes the three. It's off.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
There's the pick. Up again. Hustles for the rebound and guides it back in.
Look, when you don't put a body on him, he makes things happen.
Count it! Here's Balmora. And stolen by Bryant. And 1:01 left to play in the final quarter. Yep, that goes down.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
.43 seconds left in the game. Shot clock at 6. And it misses. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Yeah, and looking at how much time they have, I think it's likely we'll see them try to get a good look and score quickly. Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Well, once he gets a step to the rim like that, it's going to take more of a defensive effort to force the miss.
.23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They set the pick. Jones. It's off target.
That's simply a lack of awareness and understanding. Of the situation, and it gets them hit with a tap. Well, that shuts the door on any hope of a comeback. Nicely done.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5. Lets loose a three. Can't get it. And they go to the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. And so the road team gets the W in this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.